What's good, guys? So Kage the Don, as you can see, jumped into the video. Naruto and Kakashi clapped Kakuzu into the afterlife, and I saw the fight myself, so it's practically true. Don't mind all the tasks. Oba is working on an assignment for school, and without further ado.
Okay, so boom, the scene kicks off with Kakashi surrounded by Kakuzu's 3 Babadooks. He's over there plotting out his next move after going toe-to-toe with both Hidan and Kakuzu for what felt like a decade. Speaking of that sequence, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch that Shikamaru get back vid, cause Kakashi was out there boxing like his life depended on it. While Kakashi still frozen,
He practically carried the team during that fight too. So if you've seen the fight, you probably already know that, but he practically carried the team.
Get back vid, cause Kakashi was out there boxing like his life depended on it. While Kakashi's still frozen in between the 3 Babadooks, Kakuzu steps out and immediately starts
What is a Babadoo anyway?
He talking about some Babadoo. Kakuzu steps out and immediately starts talking that smack. He talking about some.
Was it wise for the kid to go alone today? That boy dies.
Oh really? Is that so? Cause the last time I checked, your boy was chopped up like some sirloin steak. After hyping up Hidan for a bit longer, he begins to try and strike some fear in Kakashi's heart by flexing his freaky symbiote arm. Then he starts talking about how their headbands remind him of when he faced off against the first Hokage, and that really had them shook. I'm still calling Cap though, I don't care. He couldn't go toe-to-toe with my glorious king on his best day. Nigga thought he could pull a fast one. No, yeah, I was giving him that work. The cameras just weren't on though. Face ass. I'll believe it when I see the footage.
Thanks to Google Play Games, we're taking our mobile gaming to the next level. We can now play Cookie Run Tower.
Hidan finally decides he's ready to start boxing again, so he fuses the wind style and fire style Babadooks and gets straight to work. He claps his hands together, then the lightning mask beams a ray of lightning at him. He quickly jumps out the way, but before he could even land, the wind and fire style Babadook boot up a nasty fire wind
What is a
fusion
Babadoo,
blast.
bro?
So
For real, what is a Babadoo? If that anime reference, if you guys know, put in the comments, because I don't know what Babadoo is for real.
Could even land. The wind and fire style Babadook boot up a nasty fire wind fusion blast. So to counter, Kakashi quickly reaches in his pouch, grabs a kunai with some string attached to it, whips it at the 3 of them, then pulls himself out of harm's way. They try to hit him with another blast, so Kakashi rushes for cover on the other side of the tree. But Hidan quickly adjusts his plan of attack by using the wind style mask to blast a hole in between the tree. Kakashi tries to evade all the blasts, but once he reaches the top, he's quickly met with a hot fireball to his chest. He collapses to the ground, but thankfully it turned out to be a shadow clone. The 2 useless spectators let out a sigh of relief, and for a minute there, nobody knew where Kakashi was. That was until he dragged his mask into the ground, then popped up out the other side and started swinging on the double mask Babadook. It weaves and dodges all of his attacks, then opens its mouth to let out another blast. Kakashi manages to deflect the first one just in time, then boots up a water wall to block the second. He tries to block the next blow with another water wall, but the Babadook must have upped the intensity because it penetrated right through, forcing Kakashi to flee from the
I'm not gonna lie, Kakashi was putting in work during this fight though.
Blast. Kakuzu sneaks time, then boots up a water wall to block the second. He tries to block the next blow with another water wall, but the Babadook must have upped the intensity because it penetrated right through, forcing Kakashi to flee from the branch. While he's in the air anticipating another fiery blast, Kakuzu sneaks up behind him and extends his symbiotes to restrain him.
Hold on, what's that pose he got?
Another fiery blast. Kakuzu sneaks up behind him and extends. While he's in the air anticipating another fiery blast, Kakuzu sneaks up behind him.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I accidentally put the video into widescreen. Once you do that, the camera automatically stops for the one I'm using. So hold on, let me just go back to where we were.
He tries to block the next
I was trying to find that pose that Kakuzu was doing though.
Must have upped the intensity because it penetrated right through, forcing Kakashi to flee from the branch. While he's in the air anticipating another fiery blast,
hold on, let me slow it down.
Kakuzu sneaks up behind.
Put it in 0.5, let me see.
And
bro, what is this freaky looking pose this man is doing, bro? You're not Spider-Man. Look at this pose, bro. No. I'm not dealing with that today, bro. No way. Nah. Alright, let's get back to the video.
Extends his symbiotes to restrain him while also trying to dig out his heart. The 2 bums, while still in the same exact spot they were in the beginning of the fight, yell out in fear.
Bro, I don't know why they're just standing there. Like, they could have at least done something. In the, Shikamaru get back video. They did a little bit at the beginning when Hidan was there, but right after Shikamaru and Hidan left, Kakashi was all alone fighting Kakuzu. I'm not sure if he told him that just so he wouldn't get hurt because he knew they couldn't keep up with Kakuzu or what, because I don't know. He's done something.
But shockingly enough, the screams did not do a damn thing. Right before Kakuzu could yank out Kakashi's heart like he's Jeffrey Dahmer, Shikamaru just so happened to complete the most integral part of their plan, which was to trick Hidan to drink Kakuzu's blood. So now, Kakuzu's clutching his chest instead of Shikamaru, and eventually he slumps over and stops moving. Finally, Ino and Choji remember how to move their feet, so they rush towards Kakashi. Ino offers to treat him with her medical ninjutsu, talking about some slowly, make sure not to damage the vessels. But if you watch part 1 of this fight, you already know he's been tired of her ass. He's been giving her attitude the whole fight, but for good reason. She just out here watching this nigga fight for his life like this is all for her entertainment. Then she wanna slide through when she thinks it's safe and act like she really cares. Man, move! Kakashi, like the real nigga he is, turns down her offer and yanks the symbiote out of his body. But this man Kakashi cannot catch a break, because not even a millisecond after pulling out the symbiote, the other 2 Babadooks come rushing towards them. But God himself must be coming back to Earth, because instead of Kakashi stepping up to bat as usual, this man Choji jumps forward, activates his expansion jutsu, then open palm squishes him into the ground. Now this was—
Why didn't you do that before? That meant Kakashi was moving all around the whole forest trying to avoid those guys, trying to think of a way trying to think of a plan of attack, and this man was just standing there with that move in mind? Bro, in this bag, bro? Come on.
Activates his expansion jutsu, then open palm squishes him into the ground. Now this was a decent move, I cannot lie, but nothing to drool over. So imagine how confused I was when the camera cut to Ino talking about some nice work, way to go Choji. Are you oh my days, this nigga is boo-boo. When such a simple combo garners this type of reaction, it is safe to say that very little is expected of you. Choji's like one of them kids that bring you a drawing and you gotta be overly hyped about it. Hey, look what I made. Oh my gosh, wow. That is amazing. We gotta put that on the fridge. No, we gotta get this a billboard. This is astonishing. When in reality, that on the fridge. Look what I made. Oh my gosh, wow. That is amazing. We gotta put that on the fridge. No, we gotta get this a billboard. This is astonishing. When in reality, that is the ugliest piece of artwork I've ever seen in my life. Bro, look at this basic ass combo. And look how he's smirking after Ino gassed him up. This man is a disgrace. After basking in the glory for a bit longer, his light is quickly dimmed when this symbiote begins to wrap around his arm. He immediately shrinks down to his normal size, then Cha-Cha slides on out of there. But while Kakashi and Ino's attention was on Choji, the double masked Babadoo pops up out of nowhere and boots up a fire blast. Kakashi and Ino manage to jump out the way, then the lightning Babadoo hastily jumps into Kakuzu's body. And that is when we see this man Kakuzu and his bloodshot red eyes slowly stand up to stare them down. Both of them are now trying to figure out what they just witnessed.
Kakashi is not having it, bro. Look at his face, bro. He just wants to go home, bro. He's not having any of this. He's tired.
Red eyes slowly stand up to stare them down. Both of them are now trying to figure out what they just witnessed. But before they could finish their calculations, the second Babadook rushes into Kakuzu, and now this nigga is hitting the filthiest Harlem Shake I've ever seen. Like, that nigga was really hitting that. Okay, geez. Kakuzu, go ahead. The Harlem Shake eventually comes to a halt, and now he's standing there in full form, ready to—
Bro, this is probably the most weirdest part of the fight with him having all those tentacles going out of his body. That just looks wrong. That just looked wrong, bro.
Take each of their hearts and add it to his collection. But you know Kakashi ain't going out like no punk, so he reaches into his pocket to grab his kunai, but in the blink of an eye, Kakuzu's symbiote pops up through the ground and restrains all 3 of them. 2 Babadooks then emerge on each side of him, and they both proceed to boot up this lethal fire and wind style blast. Just when it looked like all hope was lost, we see 2 hands pop up out of nowhere to combine a Rasengan with a ripping torrent to create a Hurricane Fortress jutsu. The fusion was so strong that it dissipated Kakuzu's attack like it was nothing. The smoke begins to take its sweet time to clear, but after
put those tentacles back in your
attack
mouth,
like
bro.
it was nothing. The smoke begins to take its
dude, put that back in your mouth. No one wants to see that. No one needs to see that. Hold on, what that? No one needs to see that, bro. Jeez.
Filthiest Harlem Shake I comes collection. But you know,
no one needs to see this. Just put it back in your mouth, bro. Seriously. Just put it back, please. Put it back, bro.
Pop up out of nowhere to combine a Rasengan with a anticipated Kakuzu's attack like it was nothing. The smoke begins to take its sweet time to clear, but after seeing that Rasengan, there is no question that a real one has stepped on the scene. Yes, sir, and he not dumb either. My boy brought backup too. We got one of Orochimaru's assault victims. We got Mr. Zesty Crop Top Man. And then we got Sakura. Kakashi relieved that he doesn't have to carry this team anymore. Lets out a huge sigh of relief. Then Ino calls out all of their names with a joyous tone. But y'all already know that my hater gene has been kicked into overdrive now that Sakura is on the scene. Peep how she hit this over the shoulder look back like she's cold. That will take it from here. Ask Nah. You are not like that. You've never been like that and you'll never be like that. Cut it out. Kakashi then sends the two Auralist bums to go help out Shikamaru. And that is when our boy Naruto steps up to bat to really test Kakuzu's gangster. Naruto proceeds to boot up two Shadow Clones, but he doesn't attack right away. Instead, he lets Kakashi give him the rundown of Kakuzu's abilities. But honestly, that explanation was a complete waste of Kakashi's breath because that nigga was gonna do the same move regardless. Naruto got some moves, but his bag is not that deep. After giving him that detailed explanation, this man Naruto takes a deep breath, then proceeds to whip up a Rasengan with max intensity.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your PC. Highlight reels, let's play sessions.
But this one was a little different. It had some kick to it. But he put some extra hot sauce in this one when he was cooking it up. Cause once the camera zoomed out, we see Naruto posted up with this nasty giant Rasen Shuriken. That is what I'm talking about. He's ready to clap that man into oblivion. Naruto then proceeds to charge in behind his lead blockers right towards Kakuzu with his Rasen Shuriken ready to wreak havoc. Now, as epic as this moment was, it was quickly ruined when Choji decided he wanted a piece of the action too. This double XL wide back man here decided to take it upon himself to charge in behind Naruto as if
Now, why are you going in right when he goes in, bro? Like, you had your chance. Multiple times, you had your chance. And now you go right when Naruto runs in, bro. Jeez.
Back man here decided to take it upon himself to charge in behind Naruto as if he could be of any assistance. When is this man gonna learn? You're not that guy. You had 30 minutes to make something shake and you did not impress us one bit. Even Yamato had to humble him real quick. Peep how he stopped Choji dead in his tracks before he could do something stupid. No, stay away from it. Do you wanna die? That is not a giant blue gumball dummy. You can't eat it. Sit down. Choji reluctantly listened.
Yo, one thing, where are these people even being finding these clips, bro? These clips are crazy.
Dead in his tracks before he could do something stupid. No, stay away from it. Do you wanna die? That is not a giant blue gumball dummy. You can't eat it.
Was that a python? Why is he trying to put a python in his mouth? Bro, why is he trying to put a python in his mouth? Oh my gosh. This is on TikTok, bro. That's wild, bro. Finding that on TikTok is wild, I'm not gonna lie.
Sit down. Choji reluctantly listens to Yamato, so Naruto continues to charge at him with his clones. The Shadow Clones shuffle around to try and confuse this beast, then one of them jump in the air and whips out his kunai. He tries to put that junk right through his skull, but Kakuzu quickly pierces him with his symbiote. So another clone runs around his backside while the other one charges at his face. And now Naruto has him right where he wants him. But I knew this demon wouldn't go out that easy, because all of a sudden, both of his masks open up their mouth and blast the two Shadow Clones. They both immediately fade away like designers rap career. But then out of nowhere, the real Naruto charges in, cocks back his hand, and puts that Rasen Shuriken to his chest. Or so we thought, because once we get a closer look at the collision, we see that the Rasen Shuriken disappeared right before it could touch Kakuzu.
That's tough.
Naruto, I know you fucking lying. I just finished hyping you up and you're gonna embarrass me like this? This is a Choji level blunder, tighten up! After staring at each other confused as to what just happened, Naruto jumps back to try and get away from Kakuzu, but he shoots some more symbiotes at his arm and quickly restrains it. Right before he could take his heart out, Yamato extends his wood to save. Hey, whoa,
bro, oh my gosh, bro. Pause that, oh my god, bro. Had to make that, just had to say that, bro. You just
symbiote
had
at
to
his
say
arm
that.
and quickly restrains him. Right before he could take his heart out, Yamato extends his wood to save. Whoa, okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that
that
boy
one was
gay.
Yamato attempts to strike Kakuzu with his wooden limb, but Kakuzu quickly ducks out the way. While he's distracted, Kakashi boots up his lightning blade and severs the symbiote. Then he grabs Naruto and brings him to safety. Now that Naruto's out of harm's way, Yamato ups the intensity and tries to poke him with his wood.
Bro,
Kakuzu
stop!
manages
Stop, bro. Oh my god, stop, please. Stop, bro. Oh my god.
Yamato ups the intensity and tries to poke him with his wood. I'm done. Kakuzu manages to evade all of Yamato's advances, and now the Leaf Ninjas are back to the drawing board. Kakashi and the others think the best plan of attack is to work together to take him down, considering the fact that they do have the numbers. But Naruto, on the other hand, is begging them to let him face him alone. His reasoning was kinda convoluted. You know how he get with them talk no jutsus, but he just starts speaking Japanese. But whatever he said doesn't really matter, cause I seen right through the lies. All that he really wanted was bragging rights. He's on his J. Cole type time and trying to go triple platinum with no features, and you know what? I'm not mad at it. Just make sure you cook up something delicious and we're good to go. After getting the okay from the rest of the squad, Naruto tightens his headband and gears up to charge at him again. But Kakuzu refuses to be unprepared this time. So as if his other transformations weren't ugly enough, this creature hits another gear, and now he's over here looking like a giant demonic squid. Look! He looked like the girl who crawled out the TV in the ring. Oh nah. Fortunately for them, it seems like Naruto is
Why does he have all that
unfazed.
stuff hanging out of his mouth, bro? Just put it back.
With zero hesitation, he boots up his shadow clones and starts concocting another Rasen Shuriken. Once the preparations are complete, him and the shadow clones rush towards Kakuzu, but that man is done playing defense, so he rushes towards Naruto too. He leaps in the air, then singles out the Naruto with the Rasen Shuriken, and while still in the air, he rushes Naruto with his symbiotes at max speed, creating a large cloud of dust. And once the debris clears, we see Naruto's lifeless body poked up with his tentacles. Kakuzu's cocky self assumes that the fight is now over, but after what felt like forever, the hole punch Naruto disappears, proving that it was a shadow clone. Before Kakuzu could even figure out where the real Naruto went, we hear a sound so sweet that I almost started drooling. Kakuzu looks to the side to see what it is, and to our eyes' pleasure, we see Naruto and two of his shadow clones gunning towards him from the air with a fat Rasen Shuriken in his hand. He finally gets close enough and puts that junk right in his back, and to let us know that it really connected this time, we get the classic double instant replay. That junk was so violent that it created this giant shock wave while also individually attacking every cell in his body. Listen to the scream this man let out. Sounds like DJ Khaled when he finds out the fridge is empty. Straight horror. The attack was strong enough to destroy all of Kakuzu's hearts, sending his lifeless body crashing into the ground. The four of them are extremely impressed by what they just witnessed, so they turn around to give Naruto his props. But that boy is in no condition to celebrate. He over there laid out flat on his stomach, breathing hard as hell, talking about some
Sweet.
nigga, get up. You gotta make it look like it was easy, especially when you got a baddie on the scene. Hey, you know what? Do you? All I know is that could never be me. I'd have to hold my breath or something, no matter what type of pain I'm in.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. That was light work. You know, everyday type shit.
But either way, he got the W in the end, so it doesn't really matter. Overall,
Okay guys, I'm sorry about that. I had to go do something real quick, but the video is almost over, so just finish the rest of it.
hey, you know what? Do you? All I know is that could never be me. I'd have to hold my breath or something, no matter what type of pain I'm in.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. That was light work. You know, everyday type shit.
But either way, he got the W in the end, so it doesn't really matter. Overall, a very satisfying fight and a peak arc in general. Choji and Ino did what they do best and watched someone else come and save the day. Kakashi, of course, never disappoints. He gets an A for even keeping up with that heathen for so long in the first place. Yamato gets an honorable mention for coming in clutch to save Naruto. And of course, Naruto gets the MVP for showing up in the nick of time to pack up the last half of the zombie duel.
I don't really want to know. Shorty telling me.
Alright guys, so thank you for watching. If there is a video you want me to react to, just put it in the comments. Please, because you never respond in the comments. But put anything you want there, so I'll see you guys later. Peace.
暁は集ったコナン、イタチ、キサメ、サソリ、デイダラ、カクリ、ヒダ、オロチマ